The following show is rated R. We use salty language. We talk about inappropriate subject matter, and at this point, I would not rule out the show, including nudity. Probably just the hosts, though. Our goal is to put smiles on faces, never to offend. The hosts would actually be quite bothered if we knew that we hurt someone. That said, if you are easily offended, this probably isn't the space for you. Though the show is make-believe, our hosts have real lives and real employers. Those employers have no affiliation with this show whatsoever. If one of us says something stupid, the heat should fall on us and us alone. If we have a guest and they say something offensive, that's on them. We don't screen or rehearse, and most of our stuff is off the cuff. Shit happens when you're trying to be funny. Sometimes lines are crossed. Just know our intentions are always good, and our goal is for everyone to have a good time and want to come back for more. You are about to enter the nonsense zone, a place where nonsense always prevails and your laughter is not guaranteed, but we will do our best to get it out of you. We aren't doctors, but you should absolutely turn to us for medical advice. And we are here to tell you that repressed laughter is like poison. It will kill you. So sit back, have fun. I'm gonna have a drink and take my titties out. And enjoy your time in the nonsense zone.
Starring Lenny Bruce, Andy Biggs. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. Don't forget to go to nonsensezone.com and maybe buy some swag. Here they are, Lenny Bruce and Andy Biggs.
Make herself a drink and take her titties out.
Tom Collins.
Yeah. Oh, I love a Tom Collins. I think I'm the only person in the world that makes a Tom Collins.
Yeah, I've never had a Tom.
You go to a bar, you ask for a Tom Collins, they look at you like you're stoned. Like, wow, what's that again? It's like, Tom Collins. They made them 30 years ago. They were great.
Yeah, what's his name again?
Tom Collins. If I had a son, I might have named him Tom Collins.
Tom Collins. You know,
Yes.
I'm sitting on a stool right now. No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I might need some of that special cream there after sitting on this bad boy.
Yes. So is it it's not a loose stool.
No, it's a hard, solid stool.
Oh, you don't say.
That's hard. That's real hard.
You're going to have to refresh my memory. What is this, episode 26?
6, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have time to put anything up here. Crazy day. So feels a little thrown together at times, this episode may, but here we are, episode 26. This was going to be the baby shower. Nobody was interested in playing along with the baby shower. I understand. I don't even know what it would have entailed. But we're going to make this show, we're going to do our best to make it a little kid-friendly. And I've got a guest via phone line that is going to be here to help us do that. And, so he's a fan. He's a super fan. I can't talk. He is our super fan. And I've been looking forward to getting him on here. This is Jack. We've talked about his giant hog, and it's great to have him here. Hold on one second. Jack, can you hear me?
Hello. Thank you for having me on the show. I am a big fan. I think that Lenny Bruce is very funny. And Andy Biggs. Well, let's hope he stops trying to do impressions soon. Other than that, he seems nice. Hello.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, thanks, Jack. I got to admit, after listening to last episode, my Bubba impression is not what it used to be.
Oh, no. I thoroughly enjoyed last episode.
Oh, the last episode was so much fun. Yeah, and just talking to Len throughout the 2 weeks about how much we enjoyed it. Yeah, he was giving himself headaches listening to it. And
the first couple times I watched it over, I had a headache. Yeah, I mean, some people might not quite get it as much as we do because we knew the fool firsthand. But that's a funny episode.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I think we did an all right job of describing him and
Yeah.
whatnot. So,
Jack knows what we're talking about. Him and his
Jack,
beard.
what did you think of all the Bubba stuff?
Ha 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 ha! That's some humorous shit.
Yeah, I knew Jack would like that. So,
Jack sounds a little like a guy I used to know. So I've never met Jack in person.
oh well, I mean, today it'd be like getting to know him, like he's right here with us.
It sounds like he's in the room with you.
Well, we've got a good phone line connection. What can I say?
He's crisp. Jack's crisper than I thought. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Jack's a interesting fella, definitely.
Oh, God, yeah.
So today show, like I said, we're going to be a little bit kid friendly in this episode because I have a baby coming in the next couple of weeks, and my daughter that is almost 2, she loves a show called Miss Rachel, and I thought, I got a lot of respect for somebody that can sit in front of the camera and just like talk and make content, endlessly. So we're a little inspiration there. So I'd like to start off by saying today's episode is brought to you by the letter G. Len, can you name anything that starts with the letter G?
Growing.
Groin. That's a good one. Hold on.
Jack's groin.
Jack's groin is large. Yeah. I was gonna go simple, like go.
Oh yes, kid friendly. That's right.
Kid friendly. That's okay. Jack, do you have anything that starts with the letter G?
The letter G. I can't think of the letter G without thinking of all the whores I used to fuck when I was in Vietnam. I did not serve in the war. I just love Saigon whores. I used to twist them into the shape of an uppercase G after I violated all of their holes.
Jack, think maybe you're missing the point of kid friendly, but we love the spirit of the show.
I think this just became my favorite.
So, thanks for that, Jack. Didn't know that you had spent any time in Vietnam. That's great. So, well, let's try this again. So,
oh man,
let's say today's episode is not about the letter G. It's not sponsored by the letter G. What if it's sponsored by the color orange? What's something that's orange, Lenny, that you like?
Oranges.
Oranges. You can't go wrong with orange. Yes, I football fan. The one of the Bears, Chicago Bears, my favorite team color is orange.
The Bengals.
Jack. Oh yeah. Jack, what do you think about the color orange?
Orange? Let me start by asking you a question, Mr. Biggs. Have you ever felt the cold steel of a knife blade pressed firmly against your testicles? Don't answer. We will save this discussion for the post-show party.
I don't know that.
Cold steel right up against your genitals.
Wow. Gather around, kids. Gather around.
I think Jack's really reaching out to the little people.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to hit home with this.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Steel knife right up against your genitals. Your genitals.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that Jack's really getting this, but Jack, you just want to tell people about how we met.
Andy Biggs and I used to work together. He was bullied terribly. He would often cry like a little bitch. I felt sorry for him. One day I picked him up off from the floor. He had been crying. I offered him a piece of gum. He's been under the impression that we are friends ever since.
Yeah. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Did you take the gum?
I took the gum. Yeah. I mean, somebody offers you gum. It's good stuff.
I wonder where Jack might have put the gum before he offered it to you.
Oh, hard to say. I don't know.
Might have pinched it under his hog.
Ha 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 ha! That's some humorous shit.
Yeah. Well, he's definitely a Lenny Bruce fan.
And he said, "Ha ha 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 ha."
Yeah, it's an interesting laugh. And oftentimes I've gotten, and we've talked about this before, I think, where like my wife will tell me that I don't laugh at things. Like she'll say something funny or she'll point something out funny, and I'll be like, "Yeah, that's pretty funny." And she'll be like, "You didn't even laugh." I'm like, "Yeah, it's funny though. I think it's funny, but I don't always laugh
sometimes. That's funny.
Yeah,
I don't
know. I don't always laugh. Yeah.
Laugh at it, you idiot.
Sorry. Len, you were asked to promote a show, a YouTube channel. Just wondering if you wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah. My niece reached out, and let me see. Her friend's got a YouTube channel. If I'm guessing it's something for teenagers to just kind of tune in and check out things that she does during the course of the day. Sounds like fun. No bullying, no bullshit, stuff like that. And it's Kin Lifestyle. That's KIN / if that's what you call it, lifestyle. So check her out. It sounds like it's an up and coming show, and sounds like she's having fun doing it. So if you're bored, you got teenagers, tell them to check it out.
It's good for teenagers. Yeah.
Kid
friendly. Not like this episode. This really is kid friendly. Yeah.
That one's really kid friendly. So
yeah,
check that out.
Not really.
Jack,
turning out.
Don't check it out, Jack.
No, I don't think this is for you, Jack.
No.
The letter G.
Well, hate to cut you off there, Jack.
Yeah, he likes that letter G.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, G. You know what? Speaking of letters,
yes,
I got laughing the other day. I always perturbed me. Where's the thing? Right there. Now the silent letters. Oh, it's silent. Well, if it's silent, then don't put it in there. You ever see people that named Lloyd with two L's?
Two L's, yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Is it Lloyd or Lloyd? No.
Aaron.
A.
Yeah, AARON.
What a waste of, if you got ink, what a waste.
Those letters live their lives hoping to be heard.
Or Juan. No. Or, you pronounce it completely different than it's spelled. Don't spell it that way. That's
Pet peeve of mine, especially considering that I spend a large portion of my day or life, professionally speaking, making name tags or programming email or creating email addresses for kids. And it's like, people that have to come up with weird and creative spellings for their run-of-the-mill names. No.
I hate to pick on a specific name, but one name that sticks out, and I'm not picking on it, I just don't get it. It's like a mix between a couple of, like Grayson. They didn't want to name him Jason, so they started with Great. Why? Don't just name your kids. Name them.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
That's what makes Bob sound great.
Yes, exactly. I wanted to name this daughter Frank, even if it was a girl. Turned out being a girl, but I was overruled.
Well, plus you had that bottle redemption. The fellow, your uncle there, that owned the bottle redemption.
You don't know that?
You know that? What, the letter G?
The letter G.
Does Jack wear underpants?
I can't think of the letter G without thinking of all the...
Well, wait. We'll actually get to that. I believe Jack does harness that giant hog of his in the in some underpants.
It's got to be made out of parachute material.
Very elastic.
Whoop, 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 whoop,
Mm,
whoop, whoop, whoop. Ready? Yeah.
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 So
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
L
When
L L L O Y D.
well, yeah, I agree with you, Len. I don't like that.
No. That'd be like me spelling my name LLENN.
Right. You
Len.
just threw an extra
Ooh.
letter in there that doesn't need to be there.
Oh, yeah. No, you don't
Yeah.
do that. Don't.
Or Aaron or Andy. 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 I want to spell my name A with an extra A from now on.
I think you should.
Mhm.
Why should Aaron and Lloyd get away with it?
Exactly.
Or Juan?
Juan. Fuck Juan.
Fuck him. You know what? A guy named Juan should just mind his business. Nobody likes him anyways. Nobody likes
No.
him. No. Nobody likes
Sounds
him.
too much like one. And then he's just being cocky.
Yeah, I'm Juan.
Yeah, Juan.
I'm Juan.
Number one.
I'm number one.
Mm.
Yeah, fuck yeah. He's got a BMX bike. He's like,
Mm.
yep. I'm Juan, number one.
Number one.
Yeah. You got water running in your basement?
Probably. Why you hear water running?
Yeah,
It's my fountain. It's my yeah.
Oh, the stool's making me thirsty.
Oh,
Like the pretzels.
I thought, hey,
Oh, God, yes.
the stool wasn't a good idea.
Oh,
Do you hear my artisanal fountains running? Is that what you hear?
I think there is therapeutic.
That's probably what it is. Yeah, it's
I
making
think
everybody
we're-
have to. It's making everybody have to pee.
Oh, Juan. Oh,
Oh.
man. Oh, I think I just gave birth to a stool.
Mm.
There's like this hard tennis ball lump in there.
Okay.
No, I can't use the stool anymore, Andy.
No. Oh,
I think it's
do
gotta
you need to
go.
stand? Yeah,
Oh.
we can end the show.
Oh, I might have to have some preparation after this.
What version or what letter would you put behind the preparation?
A letter. Oh.
Oh, I was gonna say H.
Oh. H.
Oh,
Whores
Can
I
I
used to
change one?
fuck when I was in Vietnam. I did
What?
not serve in the war. I just love Saigon whores. I used to twist them into the shape of an uppercase G after I violated all of their holes.
no.
All of them.
Well, all of
What?
their
Oh.
Lenny.
Let's
Lenny.
fuck- I'm out of here. Fucking
Oh.
go. Crap.
Oh.
Look at this thing. Look at it. Look, you want to see it? Do you want to see it? Look.
You broke. Len, I guess Len will be standing for the rest of the episode.
Look at it. Oh. Well,
Well,
I suppose that I suppose I could look for the receipt. I guess I'll just set that right there. That's nice. Oh. I guess there's no getting around that. Ah!
Lenny.
Look at it.
Ha 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 ha! That's some humorous shit.
Well, I guess I'll just hang out here.
Yeah. Well, this show just took a turn.
You know, see that?
Yeah,
You know what that is?
it looks like a O-ring.
That's a cock ring for midgets.
Oh, okay.
So anybody got a nice used stool, preferably solid? I might be interested. I might be
Yeah,
interested.
you might be able to make a sale here.
Did you see it? It broke.
It broke right off.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Not from my
Oh,
point of view, Len.
No.
No.
So what else you got there, Big Daddy?
Well, I would guess we could roll into some facts. You want to see some facts?
I love facts.
Ah. And doing things a little differently. Hold on. We have somebody that's going to help with facts today.
I broke my
So,
stool.
you broke your stool. Moment of silence for Lenny's stool.
Loose stool.
This is the loose stool. So, since I struggle reading, it's okay. I acknowledge it. Lenny,
Hey.
we got our announcer is going to start reading the facts for. Let's go downstairs.
Hey. I'll see you guys later.
So we're gonna have our announcer read some facts for us. Talking to Len this week because this is anybody that knows what I do for a living. This is like the craziest week of the year for me, and so Len,
Yeah.
what? He's peeking.
No. Okay.
Sorry.
You were saying?
So I, just like time wise, I was like, Len, I might need some help coming up. Well, like, what's a category that we could do for facts, so that I could look up some facts for, because I just don't have a lot of time this week. And he had mentioned, not this exactly, but he had mentioned something about underwear, and I thought, well, we'll just do some underwear facts. So here's our announcer with our first fact.
The very first men's brief was invented in 1935. Reviews mentioned their scientific suspension and restful buoyancy as key features.
Hey, restful buoyancy. I don't know what that means, but it sounds fun.
The hell what they confined their ding dongs with before 1935?
They were just swinging. Yeah. Well, actually, this next fact I think kind of contradicts that, because what year did she say?
35.
1935. All right, let's go on to this one to contradict that fact.
King Tut is short for Tutankhamun, the Egyptian leader who ruled from ages 9, 18, and was buried with 145 pairs of underwear.
145 pairs of underwear. King Tut.
King Tutankhamun.
Tutankhamun.
Nobody
I have 8 pairs of underwear. He had 145.
You know how many pairs of underwear?
No, I don't know. I'm just guessing. Actually, I know that I can't miss a laundry week because I'm like, oh shit, I either have to do laundry or go commando. And
you know what's funny? I wonder if King Tut had friends that called him that. You know, they call him King Tut, which means he didn't go by Seth or something. You know,
right?
You can't hang out with a guy named King Tut.
Well, he was the king. I think everybody was probably afraid of him.
I wonder if they just called him Tut.
They might have just called him Tut.
You know, I'm going over to Tut's and borrow some underwear.
He's got 145 pair. Likes them so much he wants to be buried with them.
All of them.
Nope.
Should have pulled the last pair he wore right over his head.
Well, he was just a kid too, so I think we could have taken him, pulled him up.
Oh yeah. Fuck you, Tut. You idiot. I think they spelled it with 2 T's. One was silent.
Oh, the first T was silent?
Yep.
Nice. Jack, are you enjoying facts? Do you like the facts portion of the show?
Facts. Knowledge is king. You can never know too much. For instance, all those shows where you mentioned my giant pecker. It is enormous. Want to see? We will save that for the after party. You're all invited to pose for pictures with my giant hog after the show.
Oh, I don't know. I hate to break it to Jack, but we don't really have a post-show party. Len's in one location, I'm in another location, and I have to dart to daycare and pick my daughter up after the show. Sounds like it would have been an interesting party, though.
We would have finally got to see the hog.
I know. I mean, maybe we need to do a post-show party.
Jack kind of sounds like a guy who's reading all his answers. He must have
Yeah?
He must have prepared for this.
You think Jack doesn't seem natural?
No, he seems a little tense.
Right. I think he's a little intense, really.
Yeah, relax, Jack. Relax.
he's really changed since he retired. It's
everything's kid friendly now. He doesn't really know what to do with himself.
Yeah, that's true.
Jack.
So we have another fact here.
Italian women like to ring in the new year wearing red underwear. It's considered lucky.
Hey, well.
Ooh, lucky, eh?
Yeah. Well,
Talk to me, Dad.
I'm curious what it would sound like if Jack read the next fact. I mean, talking about underwear and Jack being Jack. Jack, you want to read the next fact for us?
Women didn't wear underwear until much later than men. It was long considered inappropriate for them to wear anything in between their legs. Instead, 19th century women wore heavy petticoats to prevent cold breezes from blowing up their skirts and were stuck riding side saddle.
Everything Jack says sounds dirty, and he also struggles with THs after numbers. He was the 19 TH or whatever he said.
He might be having a stroke. Just a small one.
Jack might be having a stroke right now.
Just a small one, yeah. Well, just think all that blood is sitting there in that big hog. It's not enough to go up to his brain.
Well, when it does, when he has a heart on, he passes out. Yeah.
Jack. Yeah, if you ever see Jack slumped over the steering wheel at a stoplight, you know why.
Yeah, he was listening to some dirty. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Jack must be hard as a rock. You pass out again.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. That sucker goes soft. He's like a jack in the box. Hey, we're glad to be back.
So let's just do another one, Jack. What do you think?
There are more than 20 types of women's underwear. Slips thongs, hipsters, panties, tanga, V-strings, C-strings, Devon derriere, pageant slip, cheeksters, seamless tongs, Brazilians, briefs, boxers.
Okay. He also seems to leave the first word out. Yeah, but yeah. Everything Jack says seems a little dirty.
It's a speech impediment.
Maybe, yeah. That must be it.
Again, all the blood's going up there. He might be.
It makes perfect sense. Yeah.
He's shaking. If he's jiggling his hog around a little bit, he might be pushing a little blood in there.
All this talk about women's underwear. I mean, I was a little turned on until Jack started talking. I'm a little disturbed.
Yeah, thinking about all the different kinds. You're like, then Jack is like, no. Jack, he ruined it.
Yeah. Hey, hearing Jack list off all these different types of underwear. Yeah.
Panties over tights, dresses, and...
Hold on. Jack, you want to start that over again?
Pants are a new trend, which is actively promoted by celebrities, especially Kendall Jenner.
Hold on, Jack. You want to say that again?
Panties over tights, dresses, and pants are a new trend, which is actively promoted by celebrities, especially Kendall Jenner.
Oh.
Jenner.
He.
Who's the Jenner guy that used to be a something?
Bruce Jenner.
Was it a swimmer? What was that guy? Tennis player?
I think he was a runner. I'm not sure. He was.
Hey, his ding dong shaking around in there pissed him off, so he didn't want it anymore.
Do we have to worry about Jack doing that?
It's gonna come to that.
I think so. I mean,
when he can't read the stop sign because he's a little turned on, he's gonna cause an accident.
That's why they never should have put phones in cars, because if he gets a call where somebody's talking dirty to him, he's going to pass out every time.
Yes, he is.
Cause an accident.
Him and his big hog. Well, if his hog gets pinched inside the spokes of the steering wheel, it might keep it straight.
It's true. Can hold the wheel, kind of.
Kendall Jenner.
Yeah, he singled out Kendall Jenner, which
he did.
Yeah,
it's funny. I don't know who that is.
Oh, you don't know who Kendall Jenner is? Oh, you should look up Kendall Jenner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Kendall Jenner's an attractive young lady.
Oh.
Yeah, geez. And she doesn't wear a lot of clothes typically.
Oh, well, no wonder Jack stuttered a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now, what about Bruce Jenner? Does he wear a lot of clothes?
I think yeah, I think so, because he's a senior citizen and woman.
He's a senior citizen woman with size 14 high heels.
Right.
Hi there. You ever hear the song Barbie Girl? At least my stool didn't break.
Len has loose stool.
I did. Look,
it's a loose stool.
I loosened my stool. It's a little nicer to stand because it had that hard tennis ball pushing up in my rectum. You betcha.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't sound pleasant.
It wasn't. It was a blessing in disguise.
It was. It's like having one of those standing desks now. Except, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Go ahead. Tell me about Jack's hog.
Oh, well, I think we have one more. Jack, do we have one more fact?
According to retailer statistics, the most purchased models in the world are still cotton options. It is considered the most comfortable, hygroscopic, and cost-effective material from the point of view of wear. Silk samples come next, and lace closes the top 3 leaders. But if the latter are more of a parade option, then cotton ones are exclusively for everyday wear. It's not surprising that they top sales rankings.
It's not surprising. Okay.
Yeah, you put underwear in rankings.
That's a good point. That's an excellent point.
You don't want to leave the rankings out.
So before I did this show, because everybody knows that this show is nonsense, that I was trying to think, well, who am I going to make have this creepy voice? I thought about Bubba, because I thought, and I even typed in some of the stuff that we were saying, like, because it's you type in and the voice comes out, it says whatever you type in. And I was typing in some of the quotes from last week's show where it was great to hear that voice go, Cal, I fucked your bitch.
Well, oh man, I gotta watch last week's episode again. Oh, man.
But so I thought, well, Jack loves our show, and Jack is a hell of a sport, and Jack will enjoy the hell out of being a focal point of this episode. So we went with Jack, and
ironic that his name is Jack, and he's got a huge hog. That he jacks.
And yeah, and the main character of Titanic is Jack.
Yeah, it was.
We could have put Jack in last week's episode. It worked out well putting Bubba in last week's episode, though.
Yeah, we don't want Jack. We
love Jack. Bubba was an irritating fuckhole. So I mean,
I
don't know what I just tried to say there, but
Jack is like Moby's dick.
So, Jack, are you enjoying the show?
Cannot answer that question right now. I just farted. It's foul. I'm concerned for the well-being of my nearby dog. Wait, there was poop. Quite a lot, actually. This situation needs my attention. I've shit my pants.
Whoa, shit. Sorry to hear that, Jack.
This just took a turn there, Jack.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Let me throw in the towel.
Yeah.
Jack shit himself.
He shit himself, and that happens.
The letter G.
That's okay. It's okay, Jack. It happens to the best of us, and
man, it'll happen again.
yeah, it probably will. So
I wonder if it was watery duty. That's fun to say. Watery duty.
Watery duty's fun to say.
Yeah, I mean, if you just say duty, duty's funny. But
That's true.
watery duty? Say it. Say watery duty.
Watery duty.
See?
That's fun. That was fun. I enjoyed that. The important thing is, did you at home enjoy that? Because
yeah. Go ahead. Everybody take a second and say it, even in your head.
Yep. Just say
watery.
No. I think we should say it out loud. We should ask you to say it out loud.
Okay. Yeah.
If you have a moment, no matter where you are, who's surrounding you, please just say watery duty.
On
We'll
3.
wait. Oh, on 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Watery duty.
There.
Yeah.
That's
it's
like
we did something reliever. Together.
Yeah. The crowd.
We did something together.
We did.
Yeah.
You want to do it one more time on 3, Andy, just for fun?
Sure. We'll do it again.
You want to do it on 3?
So 1, 2, watery duty, or 1, 2, 3, watery duty. We basically have just like reenacted the Lethal Weapon movies.
Yeah, that was instead of the explosion, they were going to do the watery duty.
1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3.
If people are already dumb before they watch the show, they're going to be more dumb after they watch it.
Absolutely.
And that makes me feel good.
Yeah. We're here. We're helping people. We're spreading dumbness.
Let's do 3, then.
1, 2, 3, then. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Okay. You count them down.
1, 2, 3. Watery duty.
Oh, man, I feel better. A little stressed out this week. Let me tell you what, that's
stressful
good.
Week. That took it all right off. I mean, wiped the stress away.
Oh, man. I got a loose stool and watery duty.
I mean, you got it all, man. You got it all. And Jack's back. Jack.
Hey.
There is something comforting about smelling your own poo-poo. I've cleaned myself and am ready to continue this show. I would do anything for the very funny Lenny Bruce.
Oh, well.
That's awful nice.
It is nice. He's a fan.
I want pictures of what happened. I mean, I showed you my loose stool.
That's true. I mean, how many shows can you say that you tuned in and one of the hosts showed you his loose stool?
Yeah. I mean, it was unscripted. Loose stool.
Showed it.
Oh, by the way, if anybody wants a cheap stool, I'd give it away. It's loose. It's loose.
Yeah, it's a loose stool. It's anybody. So anybody wants Lenny's loose stool? Send us an email at AndyB at hold on. Having a lot going on this episode, so
it may be worth something someday.
It might be worth something someday. At here we go. AndyB at nonsensezone.com.
Well,
if you're interested in Lenny's loose stool, hit us up.
Yep.
He will autograph it.
I'll autograph it and send it to you.
Yeah, with a Sharpie.
Stool.
Yep.
Yeah, could be yours.
Yep. We're not even asking for money.
No.
First person.
Mm-hmm.
First person. All right. Now, how
Yeah.
the hell do I get rid of this? Hold on.
You know what? It almost comes down to like when they say corn on the cob.
Mm.
Well, corn is naturally on the cob. So wouldn't you just say corn? But if you had it in the can, it'd be canned corn. You're having corn on the cob. You just say you're having corn. It naturally comes on the cob. Leave out the cob. Leave it out.
That's right.
I want you people to be more dumb, and this is how I do it.
That's right. I was hoping that you would have, so get one in the chamber, Len. Not a fart. Nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
I have something queued up for if you were to say something or tell a story where you were not always the role model citizen
Oh, you just want
that
me to
you
come
are
up with
today.
one?
Well, I mean, we'll give you a minute. We'll give
Oh.
you a minute. But if you wanna ponder, and while you ponder, I will roll into nonsense news.
I already got one.
Oh, you got one? All right, lay it on me, big dog.
Andy, who are you talking to here?
That's true. That's
Who are
true.
you talking to?
I should never have doubted.
You know, years ago, before I was a role model citizen that I am today, I don't know if you remember, I had a Chevy pickup. It was a grandpa
The
truck.
grandpa truck.
The grandpa truck. Short
Yeah.
lived. It was a decent older
I
truck.
loved that truck.
Yeah, it ran good. It was all right. But I got sick of it pretty quick. So I put it up for sale. And this older fella come to take it for a test drive. And we're driving down the road and he's feeling out the old girl. And I remember I never changed the oil in it. I don't even know if I checked. I don't know if I ever checked the oil in it, which is it's kind of funny. But anyway, so the old fella asked, "Oh, what do you run for oil in the truck?" Well, back then, Mobil One oil was like $10 a quart. It was fresh, new, top of the line. So first thing that popped in my head was Mobil One. I think it was a Mobil One. He was all excited about it.
Well, yeah.
So I was like,
Only
yeah,
the best.
I'd take care of this sucker. Nothing but the best for this grandpa truck.
That's
So
right.
He bought it
Because of your Mobil One.
I think he was impressed with the Mobil One. This guy, he's sparing none.
This
Mobil
guy takes
One.
care of this grandpa truck.
He loves this truck so much. He's putting $10 a quart, $12 a quart of Mobil One. Well, so he buys the truck, right? So maybe like a year later, this is
$1,000 truck, maybe $2,000 truck,
yeah, I think like $3,500.
$3,500 truck. Okay.
So about a year later, shortly after I sold the truck, I find out that back then, not so much now, you really shouldn't run synthetic oil in older motors that never had synthetic oil in them. So I'm at the bank, walking to my vehicle. At the time I was working there, and I hear this piece of shit in the drive-thru. Waiting in the drive-thru line, running like shit. So I look, I'm like, what is this foul piece of shit? It was the truck. It was it was in the truck. And it wasn't running well. It wasn't running well. And I thought to myself, you idiot, you don't put Mobil One in that old piece of shit truck. I fucking ran like a top, so I changed the oil. It was like this asshole went and put Mobil One in this thing. It cost me $100 oil change.
Mechanic's like,
Yeah,
you ruined this truck.
what the hell did you do to this thing? I almost felt bad. I was like, wow, what a junk. But I wouldn't do that now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
hold on. Ladies and gentlemen,
Fun fact: Len has not always been the role model citizen that he is today.
I wouldn't do it today. I just would have gave it to him with no oil in it.
even better.
So I could use the word anal. I'm pretty anal with that stuff now, you know. But
Right. Yeah.
back then I was like, I don't know. There's oil in it, Gramps. What do you want from me? You want the piece of shit or not? I wish I had a stool. Mobil One.
Bubble
Well,
one?
he gave me one too. That was the selling point. Oh, fucking trust me.
Oh.
Sold.
Sold.
Mobile one.
Take my money.
He was just like, dude, I want it. You're not asking enough for it. You're not asking enough. Mobile one. Actually, Gramps, I don't know if there's a drop of oil in it, but she sure purrs like a kitten. Oh yeah, she's a screamer.
Yep.
A year later,
Should have stuck to the Walmart brand.
I should have eased up to the door. And, what you doing to this piece of shit? Fucking, you ever change the oil in this thing? Hey, he got a good solid year out of it.
That's right. On a 3-year note.
Yeah. Yeah, he's there to make the payment on it.
Right.
Rolling down the window. Oh, this piece of shit's choking me. He probably didn't make it out of the parking lot. It'd been great if I saw him getting winched up on the back of a truck and just pull up and give him one of these.
Fun fact: Len has not always been the role model citizen that he is today.
I wish him well.
Let's do some funny news. All right, let's see here.
Mobile one.
Mobile one. Announcer, what do we have for funny news?
A man is facing felony robbery and battery charges following a confrontation over the alleged theft of his juice boxes. On August 26th, the Margate Police Department responded to the 4,900 block of Southwest 9th Street to a violent assault involving 2 victims. According to the police report, Victim 1 stated that he was sitting in his truck when a man, later identified as O'Shane Smith, 30, of Margate, approached him, accusing him of stealing juice boxes. Victim 1 told officers the confrontation escalated when Smith allegedly reached into the truck to take his cell phone and then struck him twice on the left side of his face. The man said Smith continued to attack him as he attempted to exit the vehicle to retrieve his phone. Records show another man, labeled in the report as Victim 2, was nearby and heard Victim 1 calling for help. He came to the area and witnessed the Smith repeatedly punching him and tried to intervene, but was himself struck multiple times in the chest and face. Medical records show Victim 2 sustained a severe laceration above his nose and was transported to North Broward Hospital, where he received stitches. Margate police records show that when officers arrived at the scene, they observed Smith standing outside his residence. Smith reportedly refused to comply with officers' request to question him and instead fled inside his home.
He was driving a truck that shouldn't have had Mobile One in it. Pissed off because somebody stole his juice boxes. I mean, who hasn't been there?
You know what's funny? When you hear somebody gets struck in the face, struck and punched, it just makes it fun.
Yeah.
You know, like you got struck in the face. I wish somebody strike me in the face. You got struck. You want to hear something funny, Andy?
I do.
The first part isn't all that funny. My dad's in the hospital right now. He's got a few problems. But the funny part is these hospital rooms are small. So I've been going to see him just to break up his day a little bit. You know what he had to do today? Well, he don't care. He thought he might have to make himself a poo-poo. So what they do, they set him on this commode thing, and they got the curtain, but another old coot sitting next to him. So the old coot's trapped there, Andy. He's trapped there.
Well, yeah, somebody's making poop.
Yeah, I go out in the hallway. I was like, well, Paps, I'll, do your thing, I'm out there. Paps is in there playing the anal trombone, loud and proud. And I kind of peeked in a little bit, and that old fella was just sitting there taking his medicine.
He's sitting there going, "What did I do to deserve this?"
Like God hates me.
I've lived my life to be the best person I can.
Yeah. You think you would have pulled the curtain back like, hey, you know what? This is where I draw the line. Oh, he was barking them off left and right, and I was out in the hallway going, oh. I had to do the peek in at the fella that was stuck there. You know me. I was like, I looked in, he was looking at, he was watching what is it, that Kelly Ripa show.
Oh yeah.
He was very sad. Very sad. That makes me smile.
Yes.
He was trapped. Oh, and you know what? They could have rubbed elbows. They were so close.
Right.
The rooms were small. He just sitting there. I got pictures of it, but I can't share them.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That was fun. That was fun.
Yeah. Well, boy, did they pick the wrong person to do that with.
Yeah. I don't know if he's got to go, but we should try.
Yeah, just like no, we weren't gonna do anything like this time. No, please do. Yeah,
he's gonna bust. He's got to go. He's got to go. You don't mind, do you, Charlie?
No.
Oh
No.
I should have put my head into Charlie there and give I like it.
Ha 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 ha! That's some humorous shit.
Oh, thanks, Jack.
Jack likes it.
I should be one of them hospital people there to go and boost morale.
A greeter. Oh yeah. Yeah. Somebody to boost morale. Like, yeah.
Go in and be like, you know what? He thinks he's got to go. I think he should.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I think it's right. And you know, while he's going, I'll go change your oil. Mobile One. Right?
Mobile One. Yeah.
I'm here to make a payment on this piece of shit. Listen to it run. That fucking asshole. That guy over there looks familiar. I should run his ass over. Mobile One. Oh man. He's watching right now like, motherfucker.
I could have spent $20 on oil change and had my truck not die.
Yeah, he's got Ames back then, like, well, I don't know. $1.95 a quart, $20 a quart.
I read Ames is coming back.
Oh yeah, you were saying that.
Ames is.
I think, and most of the employees too, right?
The same employees. Same employees are. Whatever's in the store locations that Ames used to be in, they're pushing them out.
Yeah.
The people that probably went on and have great jobs now, nope, they have to come back and work at Ames.
Yep. It's in their contract.
Yep.
So here, you were a surgeon?
Now you got to go back and work in the electronics section at Ames.
Selling the same cassettes.
You got to go back and work in the women's underwear section at Ames.
Michael
There are more than 20
Bolton.
types of women's underwear.
I wonder what Michael Bolton's doing right now.
Jack, you have to go back to Ames and sell women's underwear.
Slips, thongs, hipsters, panties, tanga, V-strings, C-strings, Devon derriere, Pageant slip, cheeksters, seamless tongs, Brazilians, briefs, boxers.
Yep.
He knows. He still knows the whole product line.
He does. Yeah. I mean, once you work at Ames, you always work at Ames.
You know, speaking of Ames,
Sure.
I got threatened at Ames after I passed gas in some guy's face.
Really?
Could you believe that bullshit?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I do.
He was down there looking at a cassette, and me and another friend of ours, like, I passed when? And I was like, oh. He didn't like it.
There's Jack Vale. He sells what's called the pooter.
Pooter. I have a pooter.
I had one. I let my cousin's kids play with it, and I never saw it again. But he has videos selling the pooter, and there's ones where he walked by and people would grab him and want to beat the shit out of him because they thought that he was farted on. people.
Yeah, back in my younger years, teenage years, I used to do it without the pooter. I
Pooter.
pooter without the pooter.
Pooter without the pooter.
I mean, the guy should have taken a joke.
Imagine if
Well-
you had gotten your ass beaten.
The
Because
fun
you-
part was our other friend, he lightened the whole situation and clarified things because he looked at the fella and said, "Well, you should have had your nose crammed up his ass then." So that lightened the mood,
It's
and everything was fine after that.
Valid point. That sounds like a Delbert quote.
It was Delbert.
It was Delbert. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought
And
it
he-
sounded like Delbert.
He even did the finger in the face to the guy. He even fingered him. You should have
Ah,
had your nose crammed up his ass then. Justified the whole thing. What can the guy say? What can
Yeah.
he say?
no comeback to that.
No. He had his nose too close.
Yeah.
I mean, I should have told him then. Look, if you're looking for a role model citizen, it's not going to happen today.
I have to
I gotta-
scroll up 3 pages to get to that, so I'll skip. I'll skip the graphic.
Yeah, I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to go buy me some Mobile One. I got a new truck. Well, that was fun, Andy.
Oh, I got one more story.
Oh, good.
Here we go.
Jeremy Jackson, the former child star best known for playing David Hasselhoff's son on Baywatch, may be oversharing a bit about his not safe for work antics while filming the action drama. The actor, who played Hobie Buchanan for 8 seasons, declared in the new docuseries, after Baywatch Moment in the Sun, going through puberty while surrounded by scantily clad co-stars was no easy feat. As Jeremy put it, he coped by breaking into his castmates' trailers and sniffing their bathing suits. He continued, "Let's just say I've sniffed every expletive on Baywatch." He noted, "All the girls' Playboys were around. You get to flipping through a few of those and then you start thinking, how can I enhance this experience?" Nicole Eggert, who played Summer Quinn on Baywatch, admitted on the docuseries she wasn't all that surprised by Jeremy's confession, applauding her former co-star for his honesty.
Yeah. You know, when you use these AI voices, they sound so good, and then they stop and they punch like a random word in the middle of this.
Yeah.
It ruins it all. It's like, wait,
That's
sounds
funny.
like you really have an announcer.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, it's digitally enhanced.
yeah.
He went in there and
Yeah.
sniffed them. Why doesn't anybody do that at my house? That's weird. Nobody ever breaks in here and goes sniffing around.
Yeah. Of all people, I can tell you that's not a good idea.
What? Andy.
I have smelled far too many Lenny farts.
Lenny
Lenny
bet
farts
you're
have taken Lenny farts have taken years off my life. That's all I can say.
Andy, come on. Like, yours come out in Ziploc bags.
Not as bad as Len when he had his colonoscopy, the probe disintegrated when it went up in there. It was
They billed my insurance.
he took $1,000 off the trade-in value of my $1,000 Ford Taurus years ago.
That might be why that old truck started running like that, too.
Right. It was a catalytic converter got plugged.
I'm starting to second guess this purchase. These windows don't even roll down. Serenity, no.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was fun, Andy.
That was fun. Jack, would you like to say goodbye to the crowd before we sign off?
Thank you for having me on the show. Fairy tales do come true after all. Lenny Bruce, you're hilarious. Keep it up. Andy Biggs, have you ever considered farming?
Thanks, Jack. Thanks for being on the show, Jack. Thanks for being our only super fan.
You could raise horny sheep.
I could be a farmer.
Horny sheep.
And raise horny sheep. I think probably so. My wife's due date isn't till the end of the month. Judging on my wife's health and the way this pregnancy has gone, I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to be probably a couple of weeks from now. So the plan is we're going to do a season finale episode not this week, but the week after. Then we'll take a short break, and then we'll be back.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. I'll keep you posted if the baby comes early and you can't get that season finale done. We'll make it happen if I'm holding a baby during the show. So
And don't forget, what are we doing with the stool, the loose stool?
don't forget, I left it on the screen. And because this is for the visual viewers, now that we have AI voices, I put that in there for the people listening on our different non-video platforms, like drawing a blank. What are some of them called? iTunes,
Music?
Apple Music, Amazon Music. We have some Amazon Music listeners.
Mhm.
The one with the green circle. That one.
Mobile
Mobile One listeners.
to sponsor.
Yep. Yeah.
Let me know if there's a bunch of people that want the stool. Then maybe I'll just I'll draw the name.
We'll do a drawing on the air. We'll do a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway. I just decided just now, before the season finale, we're going to do a t-shirt giveaway and possibly give away an autographed Lenny's stool.
Yep, my loose stool.
Lenny's loose stool.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank Lenny Bruce for being the best co-host a man could ask for.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to thank our super fan Jack for him and his giant hog sitting in on the show and taking part. And other than that, I'd like to thank you for watching. And then I'll close by saying that you should drive fast and stay to the left. Never play leapfrog with a unicorn. And always keep on keeping on.